Justice.
I want it all, anyway at all. Thought I missed it by waiting for the game respawn, for the lost and found, for the home alone, and for you to come home, you to come home. I let you in, it ain't a sin, with all these simulations. Should be fake smile, will take a while to get rid of. I'm sorry, all we can see the good that we had, Jenny. I'm waiting for the curtain call, 'cause I want it all, anyway at all. Thought I missed it by waiting for the game respawn, for the lost and found, for the home alone, and for you to come home, you to come home. I let you in, it ain't a sin, with all these simulations. Should be fake smile, will take a while to get rid of. I'm sorry, all we can see the good that we had, Jenny. I won't let my feelings play again.
Exit's clear. Push. Blue flag. Your brakes are cold. We need to get rid. Car on your left. Left side's clear.
Good evening, all you lovely people. Unlike all my other streams, no panic, nothing going wrong here. Perfectly professional and normal entrance to a race and a stream. No, I'm going to pull over in a minute. I've literally just come out on track because the race has a lot of people signed up, and SimGrid, who hosts this race, split it into separate races, it seems. And there was no indication that I could see of which split I or we were supposed to be in. So there was a bit of panic. So literally just got out on the track, just trying to get an idea of the temperatures. Luckily we've got 10 minutes of qualifying, and as always I'm not that fussed about qualifying. I'll use it as practice. But yeah, it's always nice to go into a race with a last minute panic about whether you're in the right event, whether you've joined the same event as your mates. And 1 second and I'll actually go into what we are doing, who's here, and what tonight's stream's all about. But anyway, welcome. I'm thinking I might have got lucky and just nailed my tyre temperatures on the first attempt.
Yellow flag.
Anyway, who is here? Mo is here. Good to see you, man. Has somebody already said banana? Not that I heard. What am I missing? Is this something I need to be aware of and looking out for? Mr. Hunter's here. Nath is here. I shouldn't show more excitement over seeing one name over another, should I? That's terrible. Toxic was here earlier saying that he'd got a turbo trainer, or was on his way to pick up a turbo trainer, which is cool. Right, okay. Right, here we go, into qualifying. Alright, let's quickly let's have a look at this. My tyres looked pretty good. Let's go a couple more at the front. Right, what we're doing, the SimGrid Daily race, because we've given up on trying to do our eco races because it's hard to get drivers. As I mentioned, this looked like it was a packed out race, and it still might be, but there were over 60 something drivers registered, which would be tough. And I think they've now split it, so the maximum we're going to get is maybe 30 drivers on course at one time, which is great. On a track like Imola, which I'm going to just tell you now, I did a couple of against AI races prior to coming on here. I love this track. I have no excuses other than my own lack of focus and concentration. I'm not blindingly fast, but I really, really enjoy it. So, oh, Niall! No! Niall's been put in a different split. Oh, man, that's gutting. Oh, good luck, mate. Dude, try and save the replay so afterwards we can... I don't know how you get it to me, but there is a way we can share replays, and then I can do a replay of your race as well. But in this split, I think it's myself, Darren Hunter and Keith Denton in amongst the 25, 30 other people. And Niall's been hung out to dry on his own. Anyway, cheers everybody. Friday beers. Happy Friday to you all. I'm not on the posh stuff tonight. Sticking to the cheap and nasty, or so I actually quite like. Let's turn that music off. So what the race is, Imola, as I alluded to. We've got this 10-minute qualifying, which I'm going to go out and just get some running in. In fact, I'm going to do it even on high fuel. I'm going to do it on, there we go, that's actually my race fuel load. 25-minute race. I love the track, absolutely love it. The car feels beautiful. I've taken about 0.6 of a second off my previous personal best whilst running around this evening. I'm feeling good, have no excuses. But who knows with however many other people flying around in front, off, behind. Oh, there's only 18 people. Right, okay. Right, let's get out and do some on-track action. like I say, I'm not that fussed about the time. This is for getting tyre pressures right for this temperature, because it's slightly cooler, I believe. Yeah, 23, or it's quite a lot cooler than it was when I was doing my practice race beforehand. So they must have split this into 3 or 4 different races.
Okay, Marcus, we've got 7 minutes to do the business. Blue flag, sector 3 is yellow. So let's get some heat to these brakes.
I'm assuming what they do is possibly split it by your in-game sort of PBs or something to try and determine, to try and sort of balance the fields. And Niall's not had much experience of this track at all, I don't think, which might be why he's in a different group to us, which is a real shame. How are you all anyway? On what is certainly a beautiful evening in Imola by the looks of things. Look at that sunset. Actually, it's morning, sunrise. The other thing I was working on was tyre preservation, because this is a track where historically I destroy my tyres pretty early on. So I'm just working on smoothness. Again, this temperature could either help or hinder me based on the progress I was making in my practice races.
Fastest lap for Viking, 148.83. Blue flag. Yellow flag. The leader has just done 144.59.
Right, 144.59. Current fastest. So I can do a 143.2 with the setup being perfect. So let's see what we've got with it like this. Too much understeer into turn 1.
Yellow flag, 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Green flag.
I'm faster than the 2 ahead of me. The guy behind me is faster than me, it would seem so far. That's blown it anyway. Let's just get right out of the way.
We need to watch these track limits. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Right.
Incident clear, green flag. The leader's just done a 144.51.
Tyres are too hot. Do I dive into the pits now? Bring the pressures down. Just for one go. A really good lap. Yeah, do you know what? Let's do it. One, two, three, four. Has it kept my? Did keep my setup, didn't it? I think it did. Sorry, just chatting to myself. Oh, I'm gutted about Niall. That'd be so good to have had us all here together. Right, sorry. Let's go for a lower fuel. Let's see what we got. Oh, I have got the Discord open. Let's say hello to everyone. Evening, boys. I've probably just made someone crash by doing that.
Exit's clear. Push.
Right, at the moment, I've got a nice bit of clear track. And a nice little space to slot into. Got to get around in time just to get one lap in. That wasn't a good
15th
line.
place. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
That's going to be tricky coming up that hill with the sun right in the face.
We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
Right, as long as no one's come out of the pits, I've got about 7 seconds either side of me. And an I don't even know what the word is. Unencumbered or unhindered fast lap. Keith's in the Audi. Keith, what are you thinking, you fool? Mind you, some said that about the Ferrari for me, but it's what you know and what you like, I suppose.
Very little fuel
Good to see you,
left.
Peter, by the way. Bit cautious into there. Too much sausage curb. Nah, it's not good.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Oh, it's really not good. Come on, wake up. Can't see. Oh, I love this track.
Yellow flag.
Darren is currently 17th. Not sure he's even set a lap. No! I can't believe that. That was the most pathetic off-track warning as well. Let's see what the time would have been. I'm 44.2. I think that would have put me quite high up. Ah! Right, tyres are good.
How long is the race?
25 minutes.
Thank you.
Oh, look, it looks like we're 15th, 16th, 17th on the grid. What would that time have done? What did I say it was? 144. It was 144.3, I think. So, yeah, I'd have been up there. Hey ho. Right, 48 litres of fuel. I've already done all of this stuff beforehand, so you don't have to sit there watching me do that. Cheers, people. Peter, Prost, Martin, Prost, Darren, Niall, Nath, Prost. Not you, Toxic. If you're drinking anything stronger than Iron Brew, you have to have a word with your parents. Right, here we go. Setup. Current setup. My tyres were good. Very happy with those. 48 litres of fuel. Do you know what? I just got a feeling. I'm putting one more in. I'll probably find I've got more than I need. But the last week, if you remember last Friday, we did this at Mountain Panorama. And I ran out of fuel on the last lap. Managed to roll half a lap of Mount Panorama. I owe Darren Hunter one because he's beaten me in our last at least our last 3 races, I'd say. Or, in fact, more than that, because we've been doing double races. Kind of me. So, 2 races on Wednesday, he beat me in both. Last Friday, he beat me. And the previous Wednesday, I think he beat me in both. In fact, he definitely did, because he got 2 podiums, I'm sure. So, that's... I owe the Hunter a kicking, let's be honest. I've been terrible today. I've been doing... Yeah, we'll see. I am a master on this track, I'll warn you, Darren. Just give me the chance to fight fair and you'll see my skills.
I knocked two seconds off my PB earlier.
What? What was your previous PB, though?
It was a 146. I'm now in the 144s.
Very good. I did a 143
Yeah, if
too.
I can keep it on the track and not hit anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been bad. I've been window shopping today for new equipment. I'm getting drawn down a path that I probably shouldn't. Going even beyond sort of Fanatec stuff into the world of SimiCube and cube controls.
Good luck.
You two guys, have a good one. Right, I'm starting 16th. There is Denty. You probably can't see him out my pathetic side view. In my rear view mirror,
Track temp is 25
I have the
Celsius.
Hunter.
Get ready.
Oh, has the temperature gone up a bit? Oh, we might have done. Oh, I didn't check that. If I don't talk much, it's for the purposes of actually trying to put in a quality race, which I haven't done since the last Renault Racing League race, where obviously I needed everything I had to hold off Darren Rayfield. It's the last time I've put in the time and work before a race, and the last time I think I was able to fully focus. Hey, Jacob! Good to see you, man. Yeah. I haven't seen a recent DGSR event at Imola, but yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Survival is key. Go too fast. Here we go.
Floor it. Green. On your left.
Not a great start.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear on the right.
Didn't even freaking get to turn 1.
Car left. Keep your line. Clear left.
I have no idea what happened there.
Just a scrape. On your right. Clear right.
I've still got what looks like Darren and... Whoa!
Left side. You're in the middle.
Oh, for...
Yellow flag. Stay sharp. Right side's clear.
Right. I hadn't planned for it being quite this bad. Oh, someone's just hit.
On the right.
Oh, what the...
It's a pissing joke.
What the hell is going on?
Alright, Marcus.
I've never seen anything like that.
Stay out. It's not that bad. Incident clear. Green flag.
Restart. Is that someone telling us there's going to be a restart or just requesting a restart? Please restart it. I mean, I've gained positions. Darren's up to 12. I don't know how much damage I got. Jesus Christ.
Sector 1 is clear.
Yeah, I've got a ton of damage.
You always know it's going to be a bit messy, but that was like next level. I'm scared to make a move on anyone because you just don't know what the sort of driving standards are. "46 seconds worth of damage. Where are you going?"
On the left.
46 seconds. Bloody hell, he's got straight line speed. Jeez. In fact, I think my damage is slowing me down in the straight line. Okay, Severa, it's me and you, dude.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. The leader is pitting now. Green flag Sector 1.
Whoop. Oh, that's going to end badly. That was actually just entirely my fault. Didn't realise how much up on the grass I was when I put my foot down. Car's horrible. Darren's up to 11. Come on, Darren. Oh, there is Darren. I gave him the kiss of death. Sorry, dude. I hope that wasn't me screaming over the stream that made him spin. Oh, I can see Darren's damage. He's got a bad understeer. Probably the right move. Get in the pits, get it sorted. I haven't seen Keith.
P14.
Somehow my SA rating went up. Okay, Vine and then next.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Someone behind me's got a stop-go penalty.
On the right side. Still there. You are clear on the right. That's 20 minutes to go.
I haven't got any real overtaking power. I could just swarm all over this guy through the twisties. Come on, a little bit more drag, a little bit more draft.
Okay, Marcus. Don't think about the lap times. Just hit
Still
each
pulling
and every
away.
apex. E14.
Nice.
Sweet pass, mate.
Thank you, Jim. Right, back up behind Severa. He's in 10th! Keith, come on, son! In fact, let's keep at the front of this queue.
Car left. You on the left.
Oh, I had to get right out of it. The back end started coming round. God, that was scary. Oh,
Right
there we
side.
go.
Clear right.
Right, up to 12th. I'll take it. Not sure what happened to that guy in front. Surely close enough to get a benefit of a draft this time.
V12.
Nope. It's pulling away.
Front brakes are getting pretty hot.
Left side, clear on the left. Right side, clear right.
That was just stupid driving all round by me.
Right. Still there.
Need to be a bit more patient.
You are clear on the right.
Doing 49s. Oh, that's going to be a track warnings. Nope, it's too slow. Mr. D, what a legend. Oh, I can't follow that dude off.
Place. The gap behind is now 3.9. Brake temperatures are fine. Okay, Marcus, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Come on, keep digging. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 0.8.
Someone's run wide. Whoa!
Car right, right side.
Oh, I think Keith's gone. Oh, unlucky man.
Right side, clear on the right.
Right, it's run away. Donkey, unfortunately. No, I'm sure it's not Donkey. Donkey. Unfortunately, is a long way away. Right, Keith's still going, so he got it back. I think he's still in 14th, right behind Roulier.
E10.
So understeery. Horrible.
Okay, Marcus, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine.
I'm not catching Donkey either. So I'm just going to have to hope for something to happen up front. Right, into the 46s, so still 3.5 seconds off what I know this car can do. In my hands as well.
10th position.
That was a horrendous line. It's just, I'm not compensating for the lack of front end downforce now. I've got to remember it's not there. Can't go into those fast sweepers with the same aggression. Yeah, Darren, do a team job, man. Interfere with the top 10 if you can.
Get behind us now, 2.3.
Going so slow into there, still sliding wide. On the way out. It's alright, fuel load will come down. Tyres are a little bit cold at the front as well, which won't help. Again, is that? I don't know, we go the other way if the downforce wasn't there, wouldn't it? 'Cause they'd slide.
10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
Too hot, too hot, too hot. Remember the downforce. Use the downforce. Or lack of it. I'm still 1/4 of a second up on my previous lap. Oh, I'm catching Donchi. He's had a problem. He's lost about 6 seconds, I think. I cannot get it stopped into there. Come on! Someone serving their stop go.
Position. Your lap times are improving. This is good.
You know, I just said I'm catching Donchi. Look who he's behind. That's better. That wasn't. He's pulling away again now. I wonder if Darren managed to hold him up for 7 seconds. If I catch up to Darren to lap him, he's never going to see so many flashing lights in his rearview mirror ever. Right, into the 45s. With fuel coming down.
Front brakes are pretty hot now. Yellow flag.
I'm out.
Oh
Instantly
no.
clear. Green flag.
Oh no, I'm assuming that's what this yellow flag is I just saw.
All right, Marcus. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I'm looking forward to the replay. Is Keith still going? Whoop. Vainanen is not going anywhere behind me. He's still hovering around that 3-second mark. So I've got to keep it smooth all the way. I've been worried about Donkey ahead of me. It's actually pressure from behind I need to be concerned about.
Keep digging. This isn't over yet. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Not a nice line through there.
The gap behind has now decreased to 2.7 seconds.
Audi is a homicidal kit. Do you know, I don't think I've given the Audi any time at all. I'm trying to think if I've even actually driven it. Like once. I'm not sure I have. I think it's very track specific. Yeah, Keith was doing really well in it. Ooh, who we got here? Is this a back marker or is this someone to be chased? It's Donkey! Here we go! Come on! Right, game face, focus time. I've potentially got someone to chase now.
Okay, Marcus. You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 2.3.
Too much curb. Ooh. There's just going to be too much curb there. Oh, he's gone again. No, he's got serious problems, isn't he? Don't come straight back over.
Car on your right side. Right side's clear.
Yeah, I wonder if he's having more serious damage handling problems than I am. Looks like he is, because it looks like Vinenen's going to get him as well.
The car in front is biking. To go, 2 minutes.
I had flashbacks of Keith at Donington when I saw Donkey coming back across the track then. Hey, Marty! How you doing, man? Wonder how Niall's getting on in his race.
Okay, Marcus, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
My tyres are held out well. In as much as I'm able to still benefit from having lighter fuel load, not being offset by the tyres being that good. So I should potentially still be able to set my fastest laps in these last lap or two. Too much curb on the way in and the way out there. Lost about 0.3 of a second. Damn it. It's not going to be my fastest lap. Right, one last chance.
Last lap.
No, you dare! Why am I going for fastest lap? Just finish ahead of Vinelen! Oh, luckily I think he's had a problem as
Bodywork's
well.
in pretty bad shape. We might need to fix that.
I can't steer! No! Don't. Oh, he's coming. The steering's all offset to the left. Oh no! Come on, I'm not throwing this away now. Surely. Oh! Oh, it's all kicking off in the chat up there as well by the looks of things. Oh, it was. I'm looking forward to seeing the beginning of the race, I'll be honest. Alright, looks like I'm going to have enough steering and grip left to get to the end ahead of Vinenen. Yes, because I think he's having bigger problems than me, to be honest. He's dropped back. Oh my god. Well.
G7. Okay, it's over. Good drive.
Well. I don't know what to say. A lot of it was really enjoyable. Yeah. I need to see what happened to Darren. Obviously, see what happened to Keith. I'd love to know what happened to Niall, but we can't see him. But there was some good racing in that I did enjoy. I don't know if this actually is the finishing order because people tend to bail out. Our very own Peter Robinson, his alias, getting 7th. Good job. Darren finished 17th. Denty 13th. Yeah, man. Well done. He was never ahead of me, Martin. No, he was. I was coming up to lap him, but he was holding up the guy and I was chasing beautifully. And he binned it. Right, let's get out of here. Get to the replay. Oh, that's so gutting. I think that's the worst. It's not, well, yeah, it probably is the worst thing. I could put up with those early incidents if it sends you right to the back of the field, as long as you don't end up just with loads of damage, so you know that you've just got no chance of competing where you should be. I think it looked like you had more damage than me. I had 47 seconds or something. Ah, that's the other thing. Yeah, of course. Oh no, you missed the start. Are you not hitting drive on time? So that if you don't hit drive within that countdown where you get 30 seconds, 20 seconds, then they'll put you in the pit lane. Or if you're out of position during the sort of warm-up, it will teleport you to the pit lane if you're in the wrong place. Right. Is this the one we just did? It is indeed. Did you enjoy it though, Niall? That's the main thing. Right. Let's get the old... We're not using VAG. It's not, VAG is a WKG exclusive thing. SimGrid don't hold the rights to utilise my VAG, so this is just for fun. Pardon me. I'm going to watch it from the leader to start off with, I think, because that will hopefully give us a view of how far up the field or down the field it will happen, and if the front guys manage to actually get away with it. But the first thing I saw, I think, was a car just coming sideways, which took 2 or 3 others. And it was kind of a case of, you're going to hit someone, so just try and pick the least damaging one. Oh, there we go. You can see it in the background. Right there. That's how far our race got. Darren's off as well in the background. Whoa, oh, leader's gone. Holy crap. Right. So those 2 are gone. Oh, he's back on and off again. Oh dear. I think... Oh, there we go. That's me, Darren, and Keith, I think, coming into that one. Yeah, I'm running around the wrong way. There's Darren. What the hell? I'm not laughing at you, Darren. It's the funny thing is, it's like a car park. It's like trying to barge your way out. So watch Darren in the Bentley here. He's like, there's a gap. Going through there, sod it. I've just been spun by that Mercedes. Then Darren gets me, and then I take the Aston again. Were you already through this then, Keith? Right. Okay, so we'll review that again in a moment. I'm going to watch Keith start. Oh, that was amazing. Here we go. So you got caught up in the one that I got caught up in. So how did you get around that? Here we go. I think there's an Aston, I think, that's just going to go sideways across the track as soon as the light turns green. There he goes. Well dodged. Right, and he's taken me and a Mercedes, I think. Well avoided, Keith, and Darren in the mirror I can see as well. Then you're going to get this. Again, you did really well to get out of that. God, the down changes on that Audi. Wow. Oh, you're unlucky there as well because you did the right thing. Got out of it. Right, so I think me and Darren are still facing the wrong way and you managed to get past there. Brilliant. Right, we'll come back to you in a moment, Keith, to actually watch some of your good racing. Darren, I think, is going to have a very similar view of the start to mine. It's going to be this. In fact, let's do cockpit again. It's going to be this grey Aston. Oh, yeah. Just bunched up. You just get wiped out here, don't you? Oh, it's the same, yeah, same thing. Oh, I had nowhere to go. This is the bit I'm looking forward to. Through the gap. Oh! Pushed into me. Yeah, everyone. Darren hit Keith at the very start. He jinked. I don't. Did you actually hit him? It didn't look like you did, or maybe it was just a little tap. Yeah, wise. Right, then we'll watch mine from like helicopter. So I've got Keith and Darren line astern to my left. Oh, that could be it, yeah. So it's like, once again, in front of the pink Bentley, grey Aston. He's just going to light his wheels up and come across the track. Oh, we got a nudge. Oh, hello. He was just a bit slow off the mark. Jesus, look what happens, though. Oh, my Lord. So he actually just got rammed by the pink Bentley. So, first incident, pink Bentley entirely to blame. The incident further up, I think it was a different grey Aston. That guy there that's getting shunted about now that was to blame. I almost got around that, and then that blue and grey Ferrari just tagged me. Here we go, here we go, here we go, through the gap. Oh, you were fine there. Oh, he was just impatient, that Aston again. He just shoveled me along. Oh, absolute carnage. Right, so then, back into the race. Where is Denty? Right, so we can see Darren now catching up with Keith. Keith is catching up with Greco. I'm still a couple of cars behind at this point, I think. I am, yeah. Got Roulier and Severa. Whoa, Greco's gone. Just all on his own. Had enough. Oh. What are we going to see here? Does anything happen? I've got a feeling. Did you have a problem at the chicane at the top of the hill? This is just a straight fight between two of the boys. Proper nose to tail stuff. Whoa. Yeah, I was the same. I think it was my straight line. It was hanging on to 5th gear on the main straight much longer than it was pre-damage. Really, really frustrating. Keith's got himself into Hoff mode, just cruising away. I was annoyed I didn't get to have a fight with you actually, Keith, because I think you'd had whatever your incident was at the top of the hill happened literally as I was about to join this party. So Darren's got ahead of Roulier there. Oh, and then that's... Oh, did he touch you? Did he touch you? I think, yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe just a bit too much on the curb. I couldn't tell if he touched or not then. It looked like he did accelerate slightly, but that might have just been getting air off the curb a little bit. Rear bumper's hanging off. And yeah, I was going to say, I think this is where I got past or right on you. Oh, you go into the pits here, don't you? Right, let's get back up to Keith because you're about to dive into the pits. Yeah. The white car hit you, yeah. At the top of the climb as you then start to swing down into Acqua Minerale. It was a shame because some of these guys that we're around at the moment, Severa, Reinen and Roulier, were quick. I thought we were all, I mean, different levels of damage, etc. But it looked like we could have had a really good fight. But they were maybe just a little bit impatient to send it up the inside too many times. Oh yeah, what I was saying just before the race, I've been holding off because the likelihood is, whoa, massive daddy long legs, whoa. The likelihood is I'm going to go down the CSL DD route. Oh, well held, Keith. But then I started thinking, I know me, I know what I'm like. Oh, this is a good scrap. Hang on, I'll come back to that. Definitely a little nudge there. This could get tasty. That's good driving by both, to be fair. He knew that it was a very, very risky move. Good line as well, Keith. I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about. I'm just copying commentators I see on TV. Yeah, Darren, this was a brilliant drive. This is so why it's really disappointing how it ends, or this part of it ends. Here it comes. Oh no, must be another lap. Yeah, and then me knowing me, I'm wondering if I did a CSL DD. This isn't a fad now. I know this sim racing thing isn't a fad. That's it. I'm stuck. I'm hooked, and I'll immediately be looking. Oh, I remember that. That was just concertina, I think. So I then started looking do I just go straight for like a DD1 or something? But then in my mind, I'm thinking DD1, it's twice the price, and it's actually older technology, which not that I know they're saying don't make direct comparisons, but that suggests to me that there'll be an evolution of the CSL DD, which will be the new DD1 or DD2 or whatever it is. So, do I want to do that? Then I started looking at all the wheels, and I started looking properly at cube control wheels, and they are just exquisite. Like the materials used, and they are beautiful, which in turn led me to SimuCube wheelbases. So I've gone from what looked like a total package of, say, a Formula V2 Fanatec wheel or a Club Sport GT wheel with a CSL DD. That's the thing, Darren. Yes, see, that's what I mean. I've heard that there are... It's almost like they're going to have to artificially rein the CSL DD in a little bit so that it's not immediately better than a DD1 or a DD2. And you just know the next generation of DD1 or DD2 is going to be the nuts, rendering previous ones obsolete. So yeah, I'd gone from like CSL DD with, in fact, pretty much ripping off your setup, Darren. I love that GT style wheel that you were looking at. Although I do like to have rotary knobs. I actually use the ones on my Logitech. So I was then thinking the Porsche GT wheel with a CSL DD. And that still wasn't the most ridiculously expensive option. Then, like I say, I started down the SimuCube and Cube Controls path. By the end of it, I've written all the little notes in my notepad. Looks like I'm spending about £2,200 on a SimuCube Pro and an OMP GT Pro wireless rim. This is all hypothetical, by the way. I'm not actually doing any of this. I've put off even the CSL DD because I just want to I wanted to make sure I'm definitely not going to sort of... the itch to upgrade didn't wear off quickly, but it hasn't. It's the tactility, it's the feel of things now. I'm not expecting it to make me quicker or anything. I just like the idea of it feeling really good when you get in your cockpit. And the top end Fanatec and the Cube Control wheels are just like, next level. You should be pleased so far, Keith. This is amazing stuff. And even more importantly, it's allowed me to close in on this group. Just super smooth. It's brilliant. You had all the only sort of potential overtaking spots you had really well covered, which is why I think I'm about to be really pissed off by this dude. That's just poor show. I know we've all done it, so you know. But that's just... Who was it? Was it Vinanen? Sorry, dude, you're going to get the full treatment, Vinanen. You just killed my man. Wheel up on the grass, wasn't it? I think he gets one wheel up on the grass just as he hits the brakes. That's terrible. You were doing so well, Keith. Just as he's about to hit the brakes here, I think. Yeah. I still don't think he would have made it. He was going far too fast into that. Let's get in his cockpit. It's far too late. No, I take it back. Grass had bugger all to do with that. He was wiping you out one way or another. No, that's who I was watching, wasn't it, Vinanen? Yeah, there's no way he was making that corner. He needed to do the right thing and swing to the side, just let you take it. So he lost the positions to me and whoever the other guys anyway. Yeah, I concur. brilliant, brilliant driving, Keith. Really unlucky. What else do I need to see? I did want to see what happened to Darren, because obviously you were... It was when you had, what's his name, Donkey, up behind you. That's what I'm interested in. What was Donkey in? Porsche. So I'm assuming very soon this is the... Okay, so there's... Right, so Donkey's gone past. Were you holding him up? Because he lost loads of time, all of a sudden, to me. And I wondered if you were doing an amazing blocking job on him despite blue flags. It's a totally different... The pressure's there in the WKG races, Keith. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? When you're getting blue flagged all the time, you know you're not in the position you should be in on the track. Keeping focus is not easy. So anyway, yeah, that's basically what's been occupying my thoughts for most of today. I was waiting on a really... All week I've been waiting on... No. Is this where Donkey gets up behind you? All week I've been waiting on a really significant bit of work news, which it's not a case of, well, it is actually, but I'm terrible for this, but it's like, it means a lot to me and my family, and oh Jesus. And it basically just sort of frees me up to sort of indulge this in the way that I want to a little bit more. And I never had that. I haven't had this confirmation. So all the time I'm sitting there doing this sort of mental spending of how amazing my rig's going to be. Still don't know if I have the green light to do any of it. But yes, Keith. I've shown it before. I've got like this, I call it my control tree, with little branches coming out of an old music stand. And my beer, whether it's in a bottle or a glass, is always on the lowest one. So if I knock that over, it's easy to reach. Look. If I knock that over, it's only going to get the carpet. Pro tip from a virtual drink driver. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? I want to see what puts Darren out. That's the other thing, Darren. I want to do it now. Because, yeah, no, I can wait till November. And I mean, the worst thing is, the second you get yours, oh, that's going to just torture me. That's going to be hard. But yeah, when I first looked at doing the back orders, it was January next year, I think. Oh, is that you? Is this like, I'm out? Because you damaged the car. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Right, Keith's still going strong. Yep. Everything in me is telling me the CSL DD is absolutely perfect, and I love the Fanatec range of wheels. That's the other thing. Is it Fanatec or Fanatic? I've always said Fanatec. And I watched the thing with I think he was like the CEO of Fanatec. And he's German, I think, and he pronounced it Fanatec and not Fanatic, I'm sure. But anyway. I know I would be absolutely delighted with even coming from a Logitech G29, even the low-powered CSL DD and whatever their cheapest wheel ream is would be, I'd find amazing. But the trouble I've got, as I've experienced with bikes and pretty much everything I've ever done, is how long will I find it amazing for before I then just start spending more money and upgrading and then losing money on what I've already bought. So I'd like to think I could get myself to the point where I'll buy one that's it, I'm done with. And it's those cube control wheels. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's quite a hard hit he put into the back of you there, Keith. And your bonnet's rattling around a little bit as well. Did anything happen after this point, Keith, or did you just manage to cruise home very nicely in 14th? Yeah, I know. The reasons for me wanting the more expensive stuff is not... There's no actual benefit other than like a feel-good factor. I think what I'll do is I'll try and get my hands on the Cube Controls wheel. That's the thing that gets me. It's the actual wheels. Fanatec ones I know are amazing, but the Cube, this, oh, I mean, it's a proper OMP GT style wheel, all knurled aluminium switches and rotary dials and toggle switches, and I do use that stuff, and I just love the idea of sitting here and just. But yeah, that's heart ruling head. Right. I don't think I did anything interesting until I decided to try and ruin my own race by going for a fastest lap on the final lap. Look at the state of the freaking car. Have you really, Keith? Good man. Hey, if ever there was a reason to tighten the purse strings on sim stuff, buying a new home is a bloody good one. Oh, congratulations, mate. Are you moving far, or is it buying somewhere that you were already living in, or what's the situation? My mum just moved yesterday, by the way. Actually, it was really sad. We've lived no more than 20 minutes away from each other our entire lives, and her husband recently retired, and they've moved to Hereford, which is about a 3-hour drive from me, so not the end of the world. But it just just kind of feels weird, she's not just around the corner. And she spent more time on a daily or weekly basis with Emma than she did with me. So Emma's utterly distraught because it doesn't affect me so much on a day-to-day, because I didn't see her as often as I should. Emma saw her once or twice a week, because she could just pop down to the pub or whatever. A good cycling area. Fantastic. Well done, mate. That's brilliant. Yeah, here we go. This is... I mean, what? Oh, and who put that massive bit of green sticking out wall there? I'd have been alright otherwise. I'd have just grazed that. Now my steering was off to the left. Oh well. Yeah, I shouldn't even really be talking about all this buying stuff, because, like I say, this is very much dependent on things out of my control kicking in. But I tend to get a bit excited. And I'm loving this. I'm loving this sim racing. I wish we could do more. I wish we could get more regular people. Yes, it does look a mess. Thank you, Keith. That's what I had to put up with for 25 minutes after bloody lap 1. Yeah, I wish we could get more of us regularly involved, but it's it's finding time. It's going to be even harder when the Zwift season starts fully. Myself included, going to have to start balancing evening rides with evening sim races. Alright, anyway, that's me coming over the line, I think. Thereabouts. Well, we got a top 10. Keithy got top 14. Darren rage quit. I beat Darren! First time in about 7 races. Yes. Slightly unusual circumstances, in that was one of the worst first laps I've ever seen in the history of sim racing. Oh, I know. I'd love to have seen how he did. In fact, Niall, if he's still there... Oh, he's already told us he did 17th out of 17th. We need to work a way of really quickly and seamlessly sharing our replays, because if he dumped the file, if he was able to just share the file on Discord or something, I believe there's a way I can just drop it into my replay folder. I have no doubt, Darren. Although that's my focus from now until Wednesday. Learn GT4. Oh, Obi. God, what's he chasing? Oh, he's literally gone flying into the field at the back. Hey, come here. Yeah, learn GT4s. This felt so nice getting back into the GT3 car. It's just like, it's like coming home. So I need to do a lot of work on that. Brands Hatch, nighttime race. Should throw a bit of a curveball. Hopefully, level things out with Jamie Swan a little bit, who's just a GT4 god. You managed to not crash much until I started avoiding the leaders trying to pass. It's one of the hardest things. So many people have said that. Actually knowing how much space to give, when to give space, when you've got, particularly if it's a really fast lead bunch, so that the closing speed is really high. That's a really hard thing to do. So, I mean, I'm not the best person to give advice, but it just comes with just doing it, just practice. Go on. I mean, they're always a shit show and crash fest, but just go on as many. Obi, come here. As many online races as you possibly can, even just the public server ones. Look for the ones that are quite busy, and don't qualify. Start from the back, go off, and then just get experience of when the faster guys come round, of exactly where you're comfortable. We've mentioned it before that with GTs, you're not supposed to just dive out of the way. It's very much a case of follow your line, ease off on the straights, and give space. Don't fight a position if they're trying to fight it. But it's not like Formula One, where if you're getting a blue flag, you really are obliged to leap out of the way, let the faster car through, and then get back. You're supposed to just follow your line until it's the easiest, safest place for both of you. Yeah, that's all. That's exactly what it is. Just time. It's only dusk for the 35-minute race. Oh, is it? But does it do it on the date as well? So I'm thinking by Wednesday, that 35-minute race, which is going to start off at, I can't remember, what time have I set it for? Is it about 8 o'clock? I think it's going to be kind of dark. That'd be nice if it's dusk, actually. I prefer that to pitch blackness. Yeah, exactly, Keith. That's perfect. They should know. They're the ones that should know not to be hassling you through the corners because you're not supposed to get out of the way. They basically sitting behind. If you've left a really obvious space and they're approaching at such a speed that it makes sense, then fair enough. But otherwise, yeah, wait until the first straight bit. You don't even have to ease off that much. You just move to the side, slight lift, let them through, tuck back in behind. It actually benefits the person being lapped because you don't lose as much time as if you were fighting through a corner. So anyway, listen to me talking like I'm some kind of font of sim racing knowledge. Right, anyway, thank you guys. Really enjoyed that. Shame we weren't able to put up the pace that I know that we can all do on those tracks, but really good racing. Keith, absolutely brilliant. Darren, mixed, I think it's fair to say, as it was for me. Niall, sorry he didn't get to be in our group, but we'll. So, who's definitely? Oh, I'm not here next Friday. I'm away to. This is a real throwback for me. Emma and I are going to see Soul to Soul in concert, supported by who are one of my favourite bands in the 90s, followed by the Brand New Heavies, who were probably the favourite band of mine in the 90s. So I'm away on Thursday and Friday night, I believe. So I'm not going to be here. But so you decide amongst yourselves who gets to choose the track. I think it should be Niall, if Niall's going to do it. And what might be a good idea. Oh no, that's a way off. I'll talk about it another time. But obviously, I have set it up on Sim Racing GP, but not done anything with it yet. But we're going to try and do a Kyalami 2.4 with a 10 times speed multiplier. So effectively a fast track 24 hours of Kyalami on the 2nd of October, I think it is, on the Saturday evening. So we will try and get, if maybe Rink can do it, we can set up a server so that we can get loads of practice done on Kyalami so that we're all comfortable with the track at the very least and have a really good competitive race and just try and drum up some numbers for that as well. Yeah, I will, Darren. I just wanted to make sure everyone could do it because I picked that date more with the intention of I was expecting others to say I can't do that, but I could do the 7th, or can't do that, and then we find a sort of happy medium. But so far, the first 4 or 5 people have said yes, they should be able to do it. So I think we're kind of locked into that date, and now it's just a matter of making sure other people can commit to that. So I'll get that made. I'll put it in DGSR if they're happy for me to do it. See if those guys want to get involved. Obviously, Kiki's guys at Celtic Bromance, and but first and foremost, get us lot, as many of us lot. We've got 18 people in the Facebook group and like 30 something people in the Sim group. So I'd like to think we could get 10 of our core group in that race, and that's what makes it for me. That'd just be brilliant. Anyway, thank you everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the Grand Prix and whatever else you're doing. And my next live stream is more than likely going to be the cat race on Monday night on Zwift. Week 2 of our 4-week warm-up for the league. So hopefully see you there. Take care. Have a good one.